Hey everybody. Hey, I've decided, I have so many different things going on recently with this tank starting to be up and running, a new system being shipped today or tomorrow, arriving next week, building up my websites, doing this huge 30-step build process, being a stay-at-home dad, taking the kids to school, cooking the dinner, all that kind of stuff that I just haven't been posting to YouTube. And I sit there and I want to be like a perfectionist. I want to do all this editing. But I think instead of doing that, I'm just going to try to post every other day, updates, what's going on, because I know that when I'm watching people on YouTube and checking out their stuff on Instagram, I love just seeing what they're doing. I'm not watching aquarium videos to have the most amazing editing in the world. That's like not my goal. So anyway, today I'm going to do a quick update on what's going on with this tank and then tell you the exciting news of a new system that's going to be starting soon. If you'd like to follow along, hit subscribe down below. I'm still working on my my big video project, and basically what it is it's all about the beginner. My first fish tank is my website. Matthew's Reef is my YouTube. My Instagram is myfirstfishtank as well, if you want to check that out. But I remember being a beginner and how hard it was to get into the hobby, like how you had to study for months. So I'm trying to make it really easy for a beginner to get into the hobby. And so going along with that is one kind of long video and a bunch of short videos, build lists based on different budgets, step-by-step instructions, and it's all going to go on one giant system on my website at myfirstfishtank. If you go there now, you can look. There's a few blog posts up there. It's nothing special. I'm building it behind the scenes, and I'm going to put it live all at the same time. So that's kind of my big project. I was really hoping it'd be done by the end of November, but now I'm hoping it'll be done by Christmas, especially with this new tank coming. Anyway, let's jump right into the tank, and then I'll show you where the new tank's going to go. Okay, so here are my general thoughts with this build here. Okay, so people on Instagram have been really helpful with suggestions of what I should build, what I should do. But here's what I think I'm going to do. It's almost done cycling. It's very, very close. I'm going to talk to my friend Darren. You should check him out. He has Rogue Aquariums. He's from the Seattle, Tacoma area. I'll put a link to his channel in the description below. Super nice guy. He's working on building up his YouTube following, but he's got this 600-gallon acrylic tank that he's going to be building. So follow along, and his Instagram too is just starting up. But anyway, he's going to help me get some good deals on some corals. I'm thinking over here I'm just going to do all LPS, softies, that kind of stuff. Just completely cover this over here. And then over here I am going to put an anemone. I don't know if I'm going to put, okay, see, this is going to be telling. I can't remember the name of that white anemone, right? Sea bay anemone, is that what it's called? Could be either that one, or I'm just going to get a bubble tip anemone, but a larger one, and a couple clownfish. But I think what I'm going to buy first is I'm going to buy 4 or so of those kind of blue chromis. They're very inexpensive. I can return them later, but I think they'll shimmer really nicely in here. So that's what I'm going to do first. So hopefully next week get a few of those fish, and then start thinking about the corals and exactly what I'm going to do here. But I'm just really happy of having this right in my office, so yeah. So the Fluval M60 right here has been going for about a month now with water, and actually closer to 3.5 weeks. It's in here in my kitchen. This is my office. We moved to Palm Springs, Palm Desert area. This summer, my wife got a job down here as a teacher. We moved out of Seattle. For anybody from Seattle, it's really expensive, and people who are teachers can't really afford it anymore. So we moved down here. So anyway, so this is the kitchen, right? And this is my office, which is fine for most of the day because everyone's gone. But on the weekend and stuff, it makes it really hard for me to work because people are in and out constantly of the kitchen, and it's loud, so I can't film videos. But this is my office tank. The lights and my wave maker are from Reef Breeders. Check them out. I'll put a link in the description below. Really nice guy. Logan's the owner. I met him at MACNA this year, and his products are super nice. He's out of the East Coast, and they're really affordable. So these lights right here, these are the 24-inch Photon V2 Pluses. I absolutely love them. You know, it comes with the mounting kit. I just had to jerry rig, you know, my own in drywall mounting right up here. I don't know why it's not focusing. Sorry about that. But it came with like the wires and, you know, this mounting portion here. You can also move these things back and forth, which is really awesome. So if you don't get it quite perfectly in your ceiling, it's no big deal. 24 inches is a really big, you know, so this is probably almost, I could have probably gone with a 16-inch, but Logan was kind enough to send this my way to try it out. So yeah, I'll put a link below. They're really nice. I think these ones are around $369, which, yeah, they're not budget items, but if you compare them to their output level to like Radion's, this is like half the price, right? He also sent me this wave maker called the RP-M. I love it. I mean, finally, you know, manufacturers are coming out with these like low profile ones, you know, having a magnet out here. I mean, I love Ecotech, for example, Vortech. I still have my MP10, you know, but basically they just put the huge magnet out here, and this is inside. The closest one I think to this is that new Nero pump, you know, so, but the Nero pump is a lot more expensive, you know, and this one's just not that bad. This one I think is like $109 to $130 depending, and it's hyper powering my tank. You know, I have it on low, and you can see just how much water movement there is with it being on low. So yeah, I'll put a link below as well. But yeah, thanks Logan. I really appreciate these items. And check them out, guys. Yeah, really cool. All right, so what else have I done over here? So I built this. I got this from like Walmart, right? Not very fancy. It's super cheap. It was like $59, but I needed a place to house all of my aquarium stuff because we don't really have a really big house. So I've put all of my tripods up here, which I use for all my filming. I got so sick and tired of like having to like unscrew this light and screw it onto here and then put my phone onto here, because I just use my iPhone for all this. I'm eventually going to get a camera, but I don't have a camera. So I finally bought enough tripods. This is like my main tripod. Then I have these like desktop tripods here. This is like my little selfie stick that I take around with me. And then this is my other fanciest tripod that like goes up and it goes at a 90-degree angle for like all my unboxings and stuff. And then down here, I just have my supplies that I use. You know, bought some cheap testing, bought this little cheap thing from Walmart, some testing supplies here, some of my GFO and my carbon, and then this is just a false front. So see if I can pull it out with one hand. It might be a little challenging. This is my RODI container, and I'm just putting it in there, and this literally, let me just pull it out. Ready? 1, 2, 3. That was okay. So check that out. I just ripped the back off to hide it so it looks a little bit nicer. But yeah, that's my RODI unit. Oh yeah, this is also, by the way, geez, I forgot. Reef Breeders also gave me this. Thanks again, Logan. This is their auto top-off unit, their EXO ATO. They have a couple ones. This one's like less than $80. And check it out. Like, okay, so it comes with a pump, but here's what's cool about it. This is the unit, and I'm sorry, you're probably not gonna be able to see it because of the angle, but this is it right here. It's an optical eye, only an optical eye, and it literally just has this on the outside and this on the inside. You put it to your water level, and like, that's it. It's been working amazingly well. It comes with the tubing, comes with everything you're gonna need, which is super awesome. So yeah, so anyway, so that's where I keep that. Hello, kitty. And then I just keep some of my other stuff down here. I am getting a new 120-gallon tank next Tuesday, I think. So I don't know where I'm gonna store everything, but that's, I don't know. I'm hoping over here maybe. Okay, then over here, here's the Fluval M60. It's the 24-gallon size. They have the M40, M60, M90. I really love this tank. It's kind of hard to buy. Fluval doesn't make it really easy. Like, you can't get it at Marine Depot. You can't get it at Bulk Reef Supply. You can't get it on Amazon. You can't find it on eBay. Doctors, Foster's, and Smith has it, but then they ran out, so it's kind of hard to get. But what I like about it, it's an all-in-one. It's a little bit pricey. It's like $500-$600 for this one. But, you know, it has the frosted glass. You know, it's just regular glass. It's got the rear sump It came with, I think it came with the protein skimmer, the return pump, the stand, the two-tone stand, which I really like. But here's what I've done down in the stand. I know the wires don't look great. I get that. Sorry about that. But I don't have my Apex controller anymore. I didn't really need it. I didn't really use it very much. So instead what I've done is I've bought these Trip Light outlets, and what I like about them is they're all individually controlled. So when hey, I need to turn my skimmer off, I just go over here and I flip the switch, right? Like, it's that simple. So it's not as fancy as like an Apex, but these are $30 and I have 2 of them and they work fine. I have my Bayite temperature controller. I was using a different controller for quite a while, but this one's working out really well. It seems a little bit more rugged, heavy duty. Right now I only have the heater plugged in, but in the summer I'm going to have to get a chiller because this room in the summertime is like 83 to 85 degrees because it's 110 to 120 in the summer here, so it's kind of crazy. But yeah, so I have this plugged in here. The temperature headphone microphone jack plugs in here and it goes up. I'm really liking it so far. It seems to be working really well. Then this is the controller for the wave maker. It was a little bit confusing, but Logan has some good videos online, so he teaches you how to program it. It took me about 30 minutes and now I have it programmed. I mean, it's not as fancy obviously as like using your phone or something, but you know, for this, if you're gonna pay, what is it? I think like $109 to $130, you know, to get basically the same controllability as something that's a lot more expensive for like $300. I think it's a really, really good deal, and I really like it. And I'm hoping to get a couple more and have like a master slave on the 120-gallon tank. And I'm also hoping to get some more of these lights because I am so happy with these. So I gotta talk to Logan about, you know, a possible larger size of these for the other tank as well. Yep, and then I just have everything plugged in down here. Pretty simple. The tank is doing well. It's had, like I said, had water in it for a while now, like 3.5 weeks. Ammonia's almost down to 0, and the nitrates are going down as well. Okay, so the 120-gallon system, it's going to ship today or tomorrow, Steve said. It's going to be from SC Aquariums, SCA. A lot of you know them. They're based down here in LA. I saw them at MACNA, and they were so cool. So they're shipping me a 120-gallon PNP system, and I'm going to put it right here. So basically what it's going to look like, this is our living room over here. All right, so when you're watching TV on the big screen, which is ridiculous, I know, the aquarium will be against the wall here. It's just kind of a standard flat. It's going to go against the wall. It's not a peninsula style or anything like that. That way you can kind of see it from all angles. And what I really like about that is since it's here, it's going to stick out a little ways. So when you're walking by, you know, we walk frequently this area, you're going to get really cool side views, especially here because I'm in the kitchen all the time doing the cooking. But I think it's going to look really nice, kind of this long look here. It's going to go here. I'm going to be making some videos for them, some instructions, some how-tos. But I'm going to put it here, and it's 120 gallon. It comes with this really awesome stand. Wait till you guys see the stand. It is beautiful and gorgeous. And then it has Starfire glass. Comes with a sump, comes with a protein skimmer, comes with a return pump. Hoping to hang some lights, maybe some more of those reef breeders. I just think they're so beautiful from the ceiling. On top here, you can get it with a canopy if you want. But yeah, that's going to go in here. It's going to arrive Tuesday. Okay, that's all I got for you right now. Go ahead and subscribe, like down below. Just a pretty simple, kind of boring update on what's going on. I'm really excited about everything. This SCA aquarium, this SC aquarium is so cool. I'm so excited. My wife and I have been wanting to get more fish, and I've only ever had these like smaller systems. So 120 gallons I think is finally going to be big enough to house maybe a triggerfish that my wife wants. I want like one of those cowfish or like a Hawaiian toby, spotted toby. But anyway, I'm really excited about that. So happy reefing, everybody. Like, subscribe down below, and we'll see you next time.